and I am your host today on Girls Best Podcast. And today I have the pleasure of speaking to Miss Davita Foster, the visionary of Brow Baby Salon and Brow Bar. Thank you for meeting with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely. So tell everyone a little bit about you and what was your initial inspiration behind starting Brow Baby?
Well, originally I am interested in hair. I have been interested in hair. I've been doing hair for 25 years.
Wow.
But I kind of got a little burnt out with hair. And then a couple of years ago, I decided I wanted to diversify and broaden my customer base. Brows tend to be more universal.
Yes.
And so I made the decision to just kind of go in that area. There were a lot of new services that were available for brows, and I was really good at it, and I enjoyed it. That satisfying feeling. So I was like, let me go into brows. Plus, after doing hair for 25 years and seeing people walk out of the salon, your hair done, and you have a unibrow, that bothered me. I was like, let's finish this process and get the brows looking good. So that was something that I always felt like. So when I wanted to leave the city, I wanted to just kind of rewrite my story and change the game for me. So when I moved to Statesboro, my focus was solely the brows.
And you have done that. You have truly done that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what initially got you interested in the cosmetology field?
I was just born into it. It's a family thing. My grandfather was a barber. My mother was a barber. My uncle was a barber. Great uncle was a barber. He actually was one of the first black people to have a barbershop in Savannah.
Really?
Many years ago. So I just always had a love for it. I was that kid waking up in the middle of the night with a sketch pad beside my bed, drawing hairstyles. For people I didn't know yet, customers I didn't have yet, but that's just how my brain worked. I loved it. And I had cousins. I used to sit at her salon. Her name was Bookie. And I would sit and watch Bookie just in awe, like, I want to be like you when I grow up. So it was all around me. So
it was truly a family affair.
Yes.
It still is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you owned your own salon?
Oh, boy. I would probably say 20 out of the 25 years.
Yeah. That's a long time. You're a true veteran at this.
Yeah. I told my daughter the other day, I'm unemployable because when you've been doing it so long, I don't know that I can go back.
There's no turning back.
No, a 9 to 5 is hard.
Yeah.
Because yes, I have been doing my own thing for a long time.
And so just to think, if you were to get a job and you're the newbie and you have to request time off and you can't get it approved, and so you're not going, right?
Nope. As a matter of fact, I did that because I moved down here. I was teaching cosmetology, and I took a job as a teacher to make the transition from the Atlanta area to Statesboro. And I had planned to go to Vegas for training. I had requested it off, but me being, I'm not accustomed to the corporate world. I didn't get it in an email. It was a verbal agreement.
Right.
So when it came time for me to go, they said I couldn't go.
Denied.
I quit, right? So that was the end of that job.
That was it.
Yeah, because I don't. That's not how I function.
Yeah, so, it's not easy once you've been doing your own thing.
Yeah, not at all.
You are unemployable. So tell us about some challenges that you faced and how you've overcome them.
To be honest, I think one of the biggest challenges in my industry, and I think in a lot of industries, is just being able to duplicate what you do.
Yes, ma'am.
Finding staff that have the same passion and drive and dedication that you have. Because we're only one person.
That's right.
And it's hard to grow when it's just you. You can have the vision, but if you don't have the people to match it, it's really hard. And so letting go of control.
But letting go, that's the hard part.
Right. That's the hard part. Because that's your name on the line. And so if I send you out I need you to be like a little mini me and do it just the way. But then also realizing that, that's part of where I had to learn and grow in training. If you fail, it's because I didn't. Not all the time, but sometimes people just go rogue. Right. But I had to realize that I needed to learn how to train people better so that they could represent me better.
Yeah. And that's a philosophy that I had to adopt myself. That if an employee is not doing what I'm asking them to do, then it's really my fault because I didn't properly train.
Exactly. Is it hard pill to swallow?
It's hard.
But
it's hard.
Like I had to learn it the hard way.
Mm-hmm. So, since we're talking about staff, what are some of the qualities that you look for when you're hiring a stylist?
Number one would be integrity.
That's a huge one.
Yeah, hard to find because as an educator and because I've been doing it so long, there isn't a skill that I can't teach you. Even if I don't really know it, if I haven't mastered it, I can still share enough about it and what you need to know for you to step up your skills to match it. But I can't teach integrity. If you don't come with that, that's the hard part. And in the salon industry, everybody wants to be a boss. So nobody wants to really be the worker bee. Everybody wants to be the queen bee. Yeah. With all the salon suites and stuff. That's what people want to do because they want to do what they want to do. They want to do it how they want. Mm-hmm. And that's great because that's how I am also. But like I said, I put a lot of years in.
Right.
And there are girls that come out of school and haven't even been working on their own a year and they want to have their own suite. But what they don't realize is that they're really hurting themselves because you grow from the people around you.
There you go.
So you go in a suite and then you lock yourself in the suite and you're not surrounded by other stylists to glean from. Mm-hmm. And you don't realize it until 10, 15 years you look up, you've been just doing that. You've been limited only to your skill level. Yes, you have YouTube, all that, but it's nothing like working shoulder to shoulder with other stylists and seeing what they're doing, how they're managing their clients. But it's just hard for the young girls to really see the value in that because they don't know. I mean, I had to learn it too. I opened a salon early in my career, and I kind of did that to myself unknowingly. So I had to change some things around so that I could grow as well. But it was a learning curve.
Yeah, and I believe that if you had someone that was new and they listen, as you mentor them, they would go a lot further faster and not make those same mistakes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're in a new location.
Yes. So
tell us about this recent move.
Oh, we moved here in December of 2020.
Yeah.
And it was a bittersweet thing because I was able to make the move as a result of my sister passing. But I'm grateful for it. I know she would be really happy to see
smiling.
Me. Yes. Like I said, I've been the salon owner for 20 years, so I've been renting. And all the money that I spent all those years renting somebody else's property. So to be able to buy property, we had a customer come in and say, well, I like the other one. I like this too. But I'm like, no, honey, I don't care if it was a trash can. It's my trash can. And so
it's a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Owning versus renting. Yeah. So I'll take this any day. We had to do a lot of remodeling and, it's not the newest building, but we've got it looking good.
It's looking very nice.
Thank you. Yeah. So we made the updates necessary. So
yeah.
I'm just taking it day by day, not rushing to get it, just throw a whole bunch of stuff in as I'm feeling it, enhancing it aesthetically as we go along. But yeah,
as long as you can come in and it's functional, you can get your hair done, get your brows done. That's all you need.
Right. And I can do whatever I choose to do versus with renting, you're limited. Whatever that contract says, this is what you can do in this space.
Right. That's it. Those are the limits. So what advice would you give someone that may be looking to start their own salon?
Definitely work under somebody first. Like I said, you really need to work with someone who you see yourself being like. And it'll tell you whether or not that's what you really want for your life.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll also tell you what you don't want. A lot of people fail to realize that learning from someone, working under someone, isn't always about duplicating them. It's about seeing what you don't want.
That's true.
And to be able to eliminate the aspects that you don't. Because until you're in it, you can't really see.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really good for people to be able to experience it on somebody else's thing.
Mm-hmm. Try it before you buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get out there and you don't really, you think you know, but you get out there and you're flailing around because you fail to see the big picture.
Right.
But working under somebody that's sincere and really wants to see you grow, because at this point, like, I'm really looking for people to pass the torch to.
Mm-hmm.
I put my time in.
Right.
But a lot of people aren't open to learning. They think they know everything. And so being open-minded and being willing to just receive the good and the bad and learning from it all.
Yeah. Just take some time to learn, get you a good mentor, and it'll save you headaches.
Yes.
It really will.
Yes. Because usually it costs. There's some costly mistakes.
Oh, yeah. And it can be avoided, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you may make some other mistakes, but
Sure.
not those same ones
Exactly.
that can be avoided.
Exactly. Why reinvent the wheel
Mm-hmm.
when somebody's already been there, done it, and can tell you the truth about how it was really done?
Mm-hmm. Jewels of wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Do not let them pass you by. I tell you.
No, ma'am.
That's my motto.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us your favorite business in the world. There's so many good ones out here.
Yes, there really are.
Mm-hmm.
There really are some good businesses outside of daycare.
Yeah.
I would say simplify. Oh gosh, I can't get it out. Simplified flooring. Yes. Demetria Smith
Mm-hmm.
and her husband, they have an amazing business here. They actually did the floors in the salon
They
for
look
me.
really nice. And they done my flooring too.
Yes,
So.
yes. And they're so professional,
Mm-hmm.
so kind, so patient. I really felt like I got like the first class concierge service. She came and she brought me samples to where I was. I didn't have to go to all these stores trying to find, walking up aisles. She brought me and she said, stand on this, stand on that. Yeah. This is the difference between this one and that one. Sent me pictures. So she just made it so easy. Mm-hmm. And I love them. They're beautiful.
I love them. And guess what? They move furniture. Heavy furniture. So you can't beat it.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us how we can connect with you on social media. What's the best way?
Oh, wow. So actually, the best way to connect is through Facebook.
Okay.
Instagram is not my strongest platform. Okay. But I'm looking to pass that on to someone else so that I don't have to.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be my
skill. It doesn't have to be.
Yes.
So all you have to do is smile and give the pictures and it can be done.
I'll let somebody else do that. So yeah, Facebook definitely. But the best way to book or even consultations is through the website. So browbaby.biz. That's the way to reach us, because anything you want, you can send us a message, you can book, you can see everything location wise. So that's the best. That's the first time. You just go onto the website and there are links to book.
Okay, book online. Okay. So if you want to book an appointment or a consultation, visit browbaby.biz. Yes. All right. So, Ms. Davita, thank you so much for talking with us today, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Have a great one.